I was just sitting here getting the table ready, and that side of the table is covered with my daily stuff, and this side is the sort of sacred space. But all the world is sacred space, really. But this business sets the intention that whatever's going on here is it becomes sanctified by the fact that we're here with the intention that it's sanctified. And there's Rue, she's about to... Oh, and that's what... As I was, doing this stuff with the incense and trying to push the daily stuff to one side so I can throw the cards. Okay, is it this one? I'd gotten it all nice. Rue got on the table, lay down on the cards, as she is wont to do. Each little deck has a little gemstone or a little something on top, and they're all shuffled and neatly lined up, and she just, it was like Hurricane Rue came through and said everything. So they're shuffled by her, basically, today. But there's something about that, we spend this energy making it just so, and it doesn't last. I have a thing on my refrigerator that says the yoga of the householder is a hard yoga. And this is, I think, I happen to know because I see it every day when I get my milk out. Baba Haridas came up with this. I mean, it's one of my favorite because it's the yoga of the householder. It's the practice of, opening the fridge to get out the milk. It's the magic in the mundane. It's inviting in the spirit that's always there, but you're acknowledging it and sort of making way somehow, making space for that sacred thing that's always there. You know what I mean? I saw that in the pre-shuffle. Six of Pentacles. There's something here about, because all these hands are reaching out. And sometimes I see this person as sort of almost miserly because they have a scale. They're measuring very carefully. They're not really giving freely. But today I saw it as they're measuring carefully in order to give everybody their fair share. They're surrounded by people with needs, as we all are, and they don't want to, it could be somebody with like a lot of children, more than one child, and they're trying to make sure that this isn't to do with money, though. This is to do with the sort of energetic currency. And it's a card of help and of needing to that's almost like reparations or something. Here's a painful ending. It's over, but some kind of truth was revealed. This person here on the, who's been flattened is almost blue with the cold. It's got a certain, like, et tu, Brute feel, like betrayal by more than one person. And maybe there's a need to make reparations. right away I feel like this reading is taking off in a direction that I didn't. It just seems somehow like I'm reading it for the first time. Tell us about the Ten of Swords. Okay, first one I saw was Eight of Cups. Under Six of Pentacles, King of Swords. Under Ten of Swords, Judgment. I really like that. I mean, let's go right there for starters, because this is the painful ending. Perhaps somebody thinks they were betrayed. Might not be the truth, but they think it, something got them on the ground. But here's a card of a major arcana card of new life. Of dying and being reborn, of the cycle is over and it's opening you to the next thing, to an ascended, woo, we go out of the coffin and up, up, up. These are both air energies. It could be something like, the King of Swords put an ending to something. And it wasn't pretty and it wasn't easy. And it involves some kind of ego death. I mean, they may have said something to somebody that was really cutting, sword energy. It was true, but it was something that they might have to make reparations for. And that might have been that they ended up some sort of connection, a relationship, maybe with family member, maybe in a business, or something they'd agreed to that they had, that they broke, yeah, I'm not going there. A card of moving on, and we got that yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. Moving on to higher love. This is a cold ending in a way. But what's being left behind was once loved, and maybe still is. But there had to be some kind of definitive ending, and a kind of settling up somehow. Not necessarily of money, but of I just keep getting like a gesture of reparation. And King of Swords is somebody who has great integrity and would do what they think is right, Stand back from the situation and analyze it. And it might be something like owning the fact that they did this. They did it to get free of something or some connection. It didn't go down, there may have been a war of words or a sense on somebody's part. They think that it's interesting because this guy is flat on his face and blue, but surrounded by flowers. Somebody may have left a situation and they think, sword energy, that it was absolutely devastating to the other person. That's Rue. She's got a little piece of... She's going, wow. They thought, sword energy, that they'd really flatlined this person. So they're ready to make reparations so that they can feel like they're not leaving somebody devastated. They want to do the right thing, what they know is right. But there's new life here. It's not an ending. It could be something, remember I said there were a lot of children? It could be something like, I'm going to give you, each of you, X amount of money or a piece of property or something of value. Because something has changed in my life, and there's a connection out there I need to go in search of. Something that may have ended, you know, in a painful way. He doesn't get it, really. King of Swords, very smart, very discerning, but what he thought was over and done painfully is almost like the fertilizer, you know, with these flowers growing all around. It's sort of like the fertilizer for new life. End of a cycle, but it implies the beginning of the next. Rising up out of the coffin to new life. So what's he in search of? He, she, they. Perhaps an air sign. Ten of Cups. These two often go together. Searching for Ten of Cups. On the way to, you know, a love that's mutual and could be a same-sex couple. There are two women on the card. But I think it's just that sense of, I mean, it could be, it could. But it is, in addition, the expansive love. It's not contractual. It's nothing you can buy your way into or out of. You have to enter it with an open heart and a sincerity. You have to enter it. You know, it's not enough to stand back and think about it. The thinking cycle is over, Ten of Swords. We've got two endings, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. I mean, once this dead thing somebody has to acknowledge that this is over. Sword energy, Ten of Swords. Once that's acknowledged and some kind of reparation is made, then this is within reach. You know, it's just up ahead. And listen, I think it's important to have that as the goal. You know, to have the belief, Ten of Swords, that there's new life, and that we're headed in the right direction. We know, or this King of Swords does, what's over and what holds this great potential for heartfelt, you know, yeah. just like a repeat of yesterday, different deck, different day, same message, it seems like. Slightly inflected differently, but this is that mental trap. Eight of Swords. That somebody is moving on from. And towards something bigger and more abundant and more, that's almost like the environment itself kind of holds us tenderly. Or, you know, it's not this cold cage. It's like the embrace of people and place. Okay, tell us about the Eight of Cups, please. Full moon energy could happen on the full moon. It's big time water energy about connection. Eight of Cups, 10 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Well, Queen of Wands attracts things in and is also attractive, easy on the eyes. You know, people look at this person, they feel the warmth and the power of this person's presence. It's a little bit seductive, and this person is following her trail, her scent. Tell us about the reparation, please. Moon card. That full moon energy. Here again. This can be secrets. It can be something hidden from the conscious mind that may be just coming to consciousness. It can be the mystery. Six of Pentacles, moon. I don't get that yet. Well, they're both earth energy. No, they're not. Pentacles and water energy. I think that this person who's making the reparations, who ended something in order to reach for this the wide embrace, I keep getting that, is making reparations in a kind of calculated way with a scale. But he's trying to measure water energy. You know, you might be even trying to make reparations for having kept something hidden. Some connection hidden, because it's water energy. It's about love and connection. Maybe even hidden from themselves, because they were all up in their head. King of Swords, Eight of Swords, 10 of Swords. There's a shift in balance toward feeling, toward from this analytical thing to actually moving into the mystery of connection, like leaving the safety of their logic behind. On 10 of Cups, Temperance. Card of Sagittarius, of healing, of divine timing, of being in sync. Being in sync. It's the blend. It's the blend of, with these scales, male, female, cold, hot. And there's, you see there, it's almost like I was going to say mixed drinks, but it's like an alchemical blend. You mix these two things until you have the alchemy, the thing that turns base metal into gold. That there's something about this is sort of the base metal. Okay, on Judgment we have 6 of Swords. All this sword energy, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, King of Swords. The 8 and the 10 are hard cards. A trap, a painful ending. And here's the liberation. Somebody moving on to a calmer state of mind, sword energy. You know, Judgment, a card of reconciliation. Six of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. I think somebody somehow made reparations, and I don't know quite what that means, but it had to do with emotional energy powering this change. Tell us about 10 of Swords and the reparation, please. I don't want to tell. Hierophant. It seems to be the same. Well, it could be that this person is just changing their whole belief system. Hierophant can refer to that. You know, how we perceive higher power on earth. It's a card of Taurus. And there's somebody in the garb of the teacher, somebody who channels the divine for the rest of us. And it has the implication of the, you know, of the system, the church hierarchy or something like that. But it's whatever was inhibiting about this, or heavy, or simply going through the motions because it's traditional, that's over. There's a whole new system of, and system's not the right word, but a whole new, I mean, this person is lit up now with the light. It's like spirit is coming through in a whole new way. It's warm, it's balanced, it's healing light. I think somebody is undergoing, you know, a spiritual change that brings them out of their head into their heart. King of Swords, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Because this analytical king was in a kind of mental, it was trapped in this circular thinking. Moving on from that to something very peaceful, you know? Forgiveness, reunion, release, redemption. And we're still in Mercury retrograde, so it's like this, as if they went around and around, and then they let go. And whoosh, it, like, you know, if you've ever been on one of, as a kid, you know, on one of those things and it was spinning pretty fast and you let go and you go flying. Something like that. Not great when you're a kid, but for this guy, it's some sort of freedom and peace of mind. And they're on a path toward the person they're on fire for. Nine of Pentacles. I think this person, this Queen of Wands, is single by choice. But they're balanced, they're highly spiritual, they're like a conduit for spirit in their own life, Pentacles energy, and this card of higher power, also an earth energy, Taurus. They live their truth, they live their beliefs, they live their, their connection with the divine is in their daily, look, they look at yoga of the householder I was talking about. Where when you get your milk in the morning to put in your beverage, every gesture this person tries to be present for. They're present in their they're mindful. Not in this way, but in this way. Real life is sanctified, I love this person. And so does King of Swords. But I think there's an admonition, male or female, whoever's this analytical, smarty pants, smart ass, has come to understand that, to sit back and analyze isn't enough. You've got to act on your beliefs. You've got to act on what you know. Even if it means leaving the comfort zone of analytical thinking and just sort of pushing into the realm of the moon, into the mystery. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I mean, I think you get it. This person's heading in the right direction, but they need to have the courage to walk that path. Queen of Wands will not move toward them. They're stable in their own life. They're good on their own. Yeah, I still don't quite get the reparation part, but it's to make things balanced and fair somehow. They may have to I get the feeling like it's a goodbye gift. Okay, we have on the board the Judgment card, Temperance, which is Sagittarius, a fire sign, this blend, this balance. Actively, it never reaches a balance point and then you just freeze it in time and walk away. This is something that's dynamic. It's her energy. He, she, they, them, this guy. This one, who's attracting in not only love into her life, but just aligned with the living, the living spirit, earth energy, something that can come through to us here in our own lives, and that we align with it, it will align with us. Because it's always there for us to move toward. Rue's happily settled down, and in a minute, she'll scramble the cards again. So we only have Taurus and Sagittarius on the board. A lot of air energy, in general, a lot of earth energy. Queen of Wands, Sag. Cancer. I don't think I said Cancer. All that water energy. And you know, this is an air sign or air energy to do with thinking or speech or communication or perhaps travel in this case. But on the move into some sort of serene Ten of Cups environment where we're in accord with our feelings. Moon energy. I'll see you next time. I love you guys. I appreciate your support and every comment. You know, and they're knowledgeable people commenting on things that I don't know much about, like astrology. So you might want to check out those comments. And I feel compelled to say there, sometimes people will go into the twin flame mythos, you know, the whole, because it's a whole system of beliefs that I don't subscribe to. I don't understand it that well. It seems too, it's full of categories of, you know, certain people will cross over. I don't get it. But I do think that there are certain commitments, certain relationships that are highly spiritual and can represent something of the divine in our daily lives. Relationships, higher commitments, marriages, what have you. What have you. So anyway, appreciate your support. Go like this, go like that, join, blah, blah, and I'll see you next time.